Deter. To prevent someone from doing something. Deny access. Discourage. Stop. The increasing amount of prices is deterring many young people from buying houses. Affiliate. To become part of a group or organization. Associate. Combine. Amalgamate. It is mandatory for all youth groups to affiliate with the National Youth Agency. Intimidate. Frighten someone to make them do something. Scare. Terrorize. Threaten. Attempts to intimidate people into voting for the leading party did not work. Outweigh. To be more significant in value or importance. Supersede. Surpass. Be greater than. It is practical to ask whether the advantages outweigh the disadvantages. Prioritize. Treat something as more important than others. Highlight. Focus on. Rank fast. Learning to prioritize tasks is vital in order to get work done effectively. Outlaw. Completely stop something by making it illegal. Prohibit. Banish. Exclude. The management passed a bill outlawing the hiring of children under the age of 13. Anticipate. Think that something will probably happen. Predict. Forecast. Apprehend. Experts say it's always best to anticipate a problem before it arises. Reform. Make changes for improvement or development. Amend. Reorganize. Regenerate. The economic reform brought about great change in the lives of the general people. Promote. To contribute to the growth or prosperity. Upgrade. Stimulate. Trigger. We should not sacrifice environmental protection to promote economic growth. Articulate. The ability to speak fluently and coherently. Fit together. Accentuate. Integrate. When children start talking, there are some sounds that they find difficult to articulate. Exacerbate. To make a bad situation or a problem worse. Provoke. Bother. Become worse. This attack will exacerbate the tense relations between the two nations. Safeguard. To protect someone or something from harm. Defend. Secure. Keep safe. The new laws encompass important safeguards for credit card customers. Dismantle. To take something apart or break down. Deconstruct. Fragment. Separate. The authority worried that dismantling the welfare state would increase poverty. Intensify. Make the best or most effective use of a situation. Ameliorate. Modify. Upgrade. The company proposed a new method to intensify the operation of wind energy. Conquer. To defeat someone or something. Overcome. Subjugate. Beat. This heroic man was one of the first climbers to conquer Mount Everest. Combat. Fight or contest between individuals or groups. Withstand. Cope with. Battle against. The authorities are taking steps to combat racism among children in schools. Contribute. To contribute money or resources to something. Donate. Volunteer. Cooperate. Students are encouraged to contribute articles to the college magazine. Deal with. To take action in order to achieve something. Address. Negotiate. Handle. The sales assistants are trained to deal with customers in a friendly manner. Commence. To start happening or doing something. Inaugurate. Begin. Initiate. The academic year commences at the beginning of October each year. Persuade. To make someone agree to do something. Convince. Compel. Instigate. The lawyer tried to persuade his client to accept the generous settlement offer. Challenge. To invite someone to take part in a competition. Question. Oppose. Fight against. Finding a solution to climate change is one of the greatest challenges in our time. Urge. To encourage someone, or support earnestly. Recommend. Suggest. Lobby. Investigators urged that safety procedures on the spot should be improved. Hinder. Stop someone or something from making progress. Hamper. Slow down. Constrain. It's not clear whether the education reform will help or hinder our needs. Reinforce. To give strong support to an opinion or idea. Strengthen. Underpin. Galvanize. It is important to acknowledge our successes and reinforce our positive feelings. Generalize. Make general statements about people or things. Oversimplify. Conclude. Surmise. We cannot generalize about the effects of the new drugs from one or two cases. Emphasize. To give special importance to something. Stress. Highlight. Underline. A nurturing environment where people emphasize growth and development. Optimize. To make the best possible use of something. Augment. Heighten. Elevate. If you optimize the production process, you could speed up the assembly line radically. Empower. To give official authority or legal power. Sanction. Authorize. Legitimize. Teachers also help empower kids to solve problems in their own ways. Accelerate. Make something happen faster or greater. Quicken. Gain momentum. Boost. The new system is going to empower people and give them better information. Govern. To rule over something with authority. Control. Administer. Regulate. The best of all governments is that which teaches us to govern ourselves. Acknowledge. To accept or admit that something exists. Recognize. Admit. Concede. Gradually he began to acknowledge his feelings of envy toward his boss. Convey. To communicate ideas or feelings indirectly. Make known. Get across. Proclaim. Words alone cannot convey the untold misery endured by people in these refugee camps. Assemble. To bring together or gather into one place. Accumulate. Congregate. Amass. Within hours of the tragedy happening, an emergency rescue team had been assembled. Disguise. To change the usual appearance, sound, or taste. Misrepresent. Pretend. Deceive. Opportunity often comes disguised in the form of misfortune, or temporary downfall. Regulate. To govern or direct according to rule. Manage. Arrange. Systematize. The government regulates how much lead may be found in our fish supply. Advocate. Giving public support, speaks in favor of something. Endorse. Recommend. Suggest. The Food Standards Agency advocated a ban on advertising junk food to children. Mitigate. To make a bad situation less severe. Downplay. Lessen. Relieve. Emergency funds are being provided to help mitigate the effects of the flood disaster. Adhere. To stick or be attached firmly to do something. Follow. Comply with. Abide by. Some active individuals who want to stay healthy adhere to a vegan diet. Advance. To go or move something forward. Push forward. Proceed. Progress. Everybody was disappointed when the team failed to advance to the next round. Standardize. To make all the things of one particular type. Systematize. Classify. Make equal. When we want everyone to do something the same way, we must standardize it. Resolve. To solve or end a problem or difficulty. Sort out. Settle. Alleviate. It has been challenging to resolve the dispute over the working conditions. Maximize. To make as high or great as possible. Increase. Escalate. Amplify. In order to maximize profit, the organization would seek to maximize production. Retain. To keep or continue to have something. Maintain. Withhold. Keep up. If we want to retain youthful vigor, we have to exercise on a regular basis. Concentrate. Focus all one's attention on a particular activity. Pay attention. Observe. Give heed. In the dry season, animals tend to concentrate in the areas where there is water. Supervise. Observe and direct the work of someone. Look after. Guard. Inspect. The UN has supervised the distribution of aid by local agencies in the disaster areas. Utilize. To use something for a particular purpose. Make use of. Harness. Implement. The Romans were the first to utilize concrete as a building material. Eliminate. Completely remove, or get rid of something. Evacuate. Expel. Exterminate. The company plans to eliminate more than 1,000 workers in the coming year. Confine. To keep someone or something within limits. Restrict. Limit. Circumscribe. They must confine themselves to the list of items they've agreed on for this meeting. Allocate. Set aside a certain amount of money. Conserve. Hoard. Reserve. The government plans to allocate a significant amount of money for health education. Disclose. To make something publicly known. Expose. Manifest. Display. Members of Parliament are required to disclose all their financial interests.